Welcome back, everybody. This is Eric here with Iraq Veteran 8888. We're continuing our 2020 SHOT Show coverage here, and we've come by the KelTec booth. Now, I know there's a love-hate relationship with KelTec, right? Because they are always on the cutting edge of putting out a bunch of great designs and really new stuff that people really want to get their hands on, so we always love to come by. And plus, I get to see Chad Enos's wonderful, glorious beard. He's back there somewhere anyway, and pick his brain about stuff. And they've got some exciting products that I want to talk about, and we are going to be getting our hands on some of these to check out. Really the ones that excites me the most, actually a lot of them do, but the one that really excites me is the P17. There's been a lot of talk about this. This is their rimfire pistol. It's a 17 shot mag, very, very compact, stupid, dead simple disassembly for cleaning. Comes with a suppressor adapter so you can run your favorite can on there. Simple blowback with a fixed barrel, great trigger. A very similar type of trigger in terms of how it breaks to the CP33. You know, we already did the video on the CP33. We love that particular pistol, and this thing's great. It's gonna be a good seller for them. You know, you got a pick rail on there. It's very lightweight, simple pistol. It comes with 3 magazines. I know that's a lot of the complaints that people have about KelTec is, oh, the mags are hard to find when a new gun design comes out. So they give you 3 of the 17 shot mags with this. And I would imagine farther down the line, I'm gonna peek over here at Chad, I bet down the line, they'll probably have some even higher cap mags for this gun at some point. Now, speaking of that, one of the things when we did our initial review on the CP33, we alluded that there were 50 shot magazines out there. Those are available now. So you'll start seeing the 50 round magazines for the CP33 showing up, and they're working really nice. So that really puts that type of a setup into the next realm where we want to be, right? I'm still looking at putting a brace on mine, and we'll revisit that video later. And longevity wise, it's been holding up really good. So we will revisit that video, especially after we've had an opportunity to put several thousand more rounds through our gun. Here's a P17 without the suppressor. So you can just see the size comparison. So it's a very forward-thinking, simple, type of setup, and just, against my hand there. It's a concealed carry size type pistol with a fixed barrel and an excellent trigger. It's a confidence builder, a great training aid, something that, it's great to take out and shoot. Maybe once they start, getting more holsters out for something like this is a great thing to just go out and train, do your mag swaps. You don't have a ton of money, take a brick of 22 out there and not have a lot of money and some training, a training aid, right? And the fixed barrel really does translate to some just outstanding accuracy out of the P17. All right, another thing is a sub 2000 CQB. All right, this is not your granddaddy's sub 2000, all right? This is an integral suppressed sub 2000, and KelTec is producing their suppressor. This is not something that an outside company is making for them. I've been told that it is their suppressor design. It's a barrel with an amount of porting in there, K-baffle design, so it's a clipped K-baffle configuration. The disassembly and cleaning of this is extremely easy, so real easy setup to clean. And the overall profile and size is very similar to what you would expect out of a sub 2000, but still getting into an integral suppressed sub 2000. So it is a one tax gun, but for an integral suppressed PDW, Glock mag fed type of arrangement, the price point that this comes in at is very, very, very fair. Instead of building an AR pistol or something, if you're looking for something outside of the box, this will definitely do that. All right, so a lot of people are wondering, well, hey, how's it gonna fold with this optic, right? You can still fold it. It's just lift up right here, okay? Rotate it out of the way, and then against the trigger guard, you have the bolt to the rear, like this, okay? And then you still lift the trigger guard, and there you go. And that folds up with the optic out of the way. So that's something that's new for KelTec. In fact, they didn't even know they were bringing this until a couple of weeks ago, so this is super new, even for folks that work for the company, oddly enough. All right, so then we index that back, okay? Insert a loaded magazine, ready to go, integral suppressed. So this is something we're gonna be checking out. And also, I wanna pass along another piece of information. We've got a KS7 in, so we actually have not done a video on this exact shotgun yet. This one came out last year. One thing I wanted to mention that Chad mentioned to me, Chad Enos at KelTec, and that I want to make sure y'all knew, is that you don't have to deal with this sight arrangement if you don't like this, okay? You can pull these screws out and still put a pick rail off of a KSG on this. So if people want this in a flat top configuration, I think a lot of people are confused. You can put a flat top rail on the KS7. And if you don't know what the KS7 is a single stack version of the KSG shotgun, okay? So that puts it into, you know, you get less capacity, but it's light and handy and streamlined. And we've been using this shotgun a lot. We have a full video coming on this shotgun soon, okay? So expect that. All right, and last thing, real quick. Their RDB, all right, this is their tactical model, and what they've done here is they've really trimmed a lot of fat out of the barrel and out of the system. And in a nutshell, what this does is if you throw a suppressor on this gun, the amount of weight that they have trimmed out of the system offsets the suppressor when you add it. Okay, so that's to keep everything nice and short, compact, and handy. And you know, this is a gun that I actually have not done a lot of work with in terms of shooting it, but I'm looking forward to playing with one of these. So we're probably going to get one out. And I know Chad is probably curious to know how this thing meters and how it suppresses and how it sounds at the ear, you know, because bullpups tend to be a little bit different of an animal. So we will be getting one of these out more than likely to play around with a bit. So guys, thank you so much for watching all of our SHOT Show coverage. It's been a really fun couple of days, and we're not done yet. We got a lot more to do, but I definitely wanted to come by KelTec because everyone always expects to see some of the cool things that they have coming out. So thank you for watching. We really appreciate the support. Go over to Ballistic Ink, pick yourself up a t-shirt or a Hawaiian luau t-shirt. All right, support the channel, donate on Patreon. You can go over and purchase a man can. All those funds go back into supporting efforts like this. Thank you guys so much for watching. Many more videos on the way. We'll see you soon.